Hello, beautiful, intelligent souls. Welcome to my channel. It's Shell. Today I have a pick a pile. It is a message from your person. I have message from the Divine Feminine, message from the Divine Masculine. This is going to be a detailed reading, so I'm going to go ahead and try to make the intro as fast as I can today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. They're all accompanied by Moldavite. We have this candle over here by Magick Apple. I love her candles. I do make candles as well. Mine are a little bit smaller. This is my candle that I made for Halloween for October. It's an exclusive candle. I just want to thank any of you that are messaging me personally. You don't even have to be supporting my shop. Those of you that are just sending me positive energy, I appreciate you. And those of you that are just tuning in, I welcome you and I thank you for allowing me to deliver a message for the highest good. So if not, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. We have this Moldavite crystal right here. This looks like, it reminds me of like sea moss. It reminds me of like fungus. So I feel like there is something about you that you are feeling right now that you're really getting to the root of. I feel like you're someone who is like accessing your ancestral DNA right now, especially with this tree of life right here, okay? It's got symbolizing all of the chakras right here, the root, the trees symbolize in a lot of mythology and a lot of just symbolism. They symbolize the past, the present, and the future. So I feel like you're someone who's really accessing wisdom, eternal truths by combining your past, present, and future and really surrendering to the present moment and allowing yourself to see from this higher self, this higher point of view. So this could be a very strong connection. Let's see what it says. It says, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow your its guidance. I was reading follow your guidance, which really is your heart. Your heart is going to lead you to tremendous places. So continue to manifest. I feel like you two are manifesting each other. If you guys are together, you are a manifested couple. You guys are each other's dream person. So let's see what the overall energy for you guys are. Is the star. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm like I was not expecting the star. That's just beautiful. We only picked one card for the overall energy from the Nightmare Before Christmas Oracle for this particular reading, and you guys got the star, which is the number 17, which represents 8, which is all about intimacy, love, breaking karmic cycles. I feel like you guys have to really deal with a lot of inner trauma and break through that in order for this connection to work. So continue to really not only manifest each other, but manifest healing. So you manifest love through healing. Make sure that you're taking the time to heal, taking the time to recognize that you are the brightest star in the universe for this person. No other star will compare to you. Take time to acknowledge the individuality you bring to this relationship, to your partner, to your person, because you are truly a star. Wow, I'm really feeling heavy energy from this pile number 1. This is really beautiful. So I have 2 messages right here before we get into the tarot cards. I have a message from the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So remember, he or she, whatever you lean towards, this is not gender oriented. This is representing the yin and the yang of both. So this would be the yang message. Okay, it says, I'm going through a renewal process. I respect our connection. Thank you. So I feel like Divine Feminine is feeling like, before I even get into her message, she's feeling from Divine Masculine some separation, or there's just some distance. This person needed time alone in order to figure themselves out. They really respect your connection and they're very grateful for all that you've taught them. Not only are you a great partner, but you are a great catalyst for growth for this person. You inspire this person and they're trying to make healthier habits for themselves is what I'm hearing. So we have a message from Divine Feminine. It says, oh, this is also from Divine Masculine deck, but it came out in the Divine Feminine message. So I feel like you guys are both a little lost, and I feel like you guys are like the bright star that helps, like, you know, sorry, this is coming through, when people from the captains of ships that get lost, they allow the constellations to guide them. So I feel like you guys really are guided towards each other, especially with this last card saying, I'm pulled towards you. Oh, it says, your nostrils make me flare. So they're very attracted to you, Divine Feminine. And then it says, our connection is dangerous. I am pulled toward you. So I feel like Divine Feminine recognizes how strong this connection is, right? You guys have a lot about connection here. You know, Divine Masculine saying, I respect our connection. Divine Feminine's like, our connection is dangerous. I don't know if I can handle this. Like, your dream is soon to become reality. So take time to, if you're feeling imbalanced from this, take time for yourself. Take time to go into hermit mode and to really renew yourself. I feel like this connection is very strong, okay? Sometimes you may feel so overwhelmed that you feel lost, okay? So make sure that you're taking time for yourself, and this attraction is real, very, very real for you. And this pull is natural, so don't feel scared. You know, you're allowed to feel pulled towards someone, you're allowed to feel drawn towards someone, especially if you have a mutual connection, which it looks like this is. So we're going to move into the tarot cards, see what other messages we can understand what's going on. Oh wow, Four of Wands, some of you may be married. Ten of Wands, some of you may be ending commitments. We have the Sun. Some of you may be really getting into your power right now with all this Wands and Sun energy. This is heavy fire energy, okay? We have the Sun, which represents Leo. We have Page of Wands, which represents Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, we have fire energy coming through, letting you know that this connection is very, very sacral, okay? The Four of Wands represents celebration in marriage. So I feel like you guys want something serious out of this connection. This is feeling like a serious connection, but I feel like it overwhelms one or both of you with this Ten of Wands energy, okay? This is all about carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, but it's also about releasing, right? We're talking about renewal, so it's time for you to release whatever habits, beliefs, whatever things that have kept this partnership from ascending. I feel like you guys sabotage yourselves because you guys are overwhelmed and from this connection. So sometimes you don't communicate how you're feeling, and that makes you feel alone. When this person really respects you, I feel like whatever you have to say, they're not going to be pulled away from you. They're pulled towards you no matter what. So remember to communicate is very important, because I feel like this is going to have a positive outcome soon. Whatever you guys are going through, there's going to be a victory, okay? We have the Four of Wands and the Sun. Like, yes, things are happening for you guys. Things are happening for this connection. Don't allow the past to interrupt your present. Look forward to what's to come. The Page of Wands is all about seeking adventure, all about having an open mind and going places and seeking adventure, not just living in a like vegetable state, really moving into a paradigm of excitement. So continue to see life with that star perspective, with this Page of Wands energy, with this ready for new opportunities, because they're really coming your way. You're manifesting miracles not only in your relationship but in the life around you. So continue to remember that perspective that you have, that really beautiful sun outlook, pile number one. Wow. Okay, so we have two other cards over here. This is kind of like, where are you guys at physically? How are you guys physically feeling? Wow, we have the Ten of Wands again, and we have the Moon. Wow. And we're covering that. I just noticed what was there. So this is the Los Scarabeo deck. That's fine. And some of the images are really inappropriate. So I feel like Divine Masculine's feeling very aggressive right now, and Divine Feminine is pulling away in this Ten of Wands image. Okay, she's like overwhelmed with Divine Masculine sacral energy. He is very, very aggressive. He's in his Saturn Sagittarius house, which means that he's wanting to be in control, and Divine Feminine does not like that. Divine Feminine likes to be in control with this Moon card. She likes to follow her inner wisdom, her inner guide. She likes things to unfold naturally. She does not like to force things. That could be for Divine Masculine as well, vice versa, whatever you are in the relationship. So do not force things. Whatever happened in the past, whatever conflict happened in the past was a very aggressive conflict or very aggressive intimacy. Like, there was just something that happened or escalated fast in the relationship that may have caused turmoil or causing these overthinking thoughts. So recognize when you're overthinking, you're not allowing your higher self, you're not allowing your intuition, you're not allowing yourself to communicate with clarity. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you're overthinking, you're blocking your miracles from coming through. So take the time to have that hermit energy like I was talking about earlier, so that you can really listen to your inner guide and inner wisdom. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance is coming through to remind you again. So we're going to pull out some astrological cards, see if we have any astrological cards that want to come through. Okay, nice. We have some water energy coming through. And we have the 7th house. So this is a very strong mystical connection, okay? With the star coming out, the moon coming out, Pisces, the mystic coming out in the 7th house, all about relationships. You guys are really finding your balance, because this is a very, very spiritual, mystical connection. Some of you may believe, or this is coming through for some of you that believe in divine connections, twin flames as well with the Four of Wands. I'm feeling like this is a spiritually guided connection, or just something that the mystical forces around you are really pulling you guys together. So the Pisces card talks about imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, adoring, magical, allowing, dreamy, enigmatic, spiritual, emotional, escapist, and practical, often self-pitying and illogical. So I have noticed with Pisces, they do like to run away from their problems. They are a little bit of escapist. Sometimes they don't, because they like to have fun. Pisces are the card, they like to have fun. They're the ultimate sign. They've been through it all, so they understand life is just to be enjoyed and to see the mysticism and the altruistic parts of life as excitement. So for some people, they may not have as altruistic views as you guys. So it's nice to relate to someone on that level and to have this companionship that feels like best friends. And it's talking about marriage again. So really understand that this equilibrium, whether you guys want to get married or not, for some of you, that may intimidate you. Understand that this is just a powerful relationship that you guys really bring the justice and balance for each other, and it's really beautiful to come out. And I'm seeing the sign of Libra as well, and this is Libra season right now, so this connection is really amplifying right now. So is there anything you guys need to heal right now? What do you guys need to heal right now? We're having projection. Okay, so you guys are really projecting your emotions on each other. Your mind does not rest. I listen to my higher self. So your trigger statement is right now you're really overthinking things, and the true statement is you listen to your higher self. You got the card of the moon and the sun. Wow, this is like divine masculine and divine feminine coming through in this pile. Understand you have a divine counterpart. You are allowed to share your love with someone. You are allowed to share your ancestral DNA and wisdom with anyone you want. Don't worry about the future, like quit it, stop it. Just continue to enjoy your partnerships, your companionships, your best friends, but remember to take time for yourself and recharge so that you don't project yourself onto others. Make sure that you're listening to your higher self, and juniper berry is a good oil or herb. It's like a seed, it's a berry to work with. So if you're someone who is into essential oils or using berries in your daily life, if you're into healthy living, juniper berry is something you can be using that's going to help remind you not to project yourself onto others. Juniper berry is all about, I feel like it's a good for inner child healing. It's really youthful energy. So really make sure that you're staying rooted in that youthful energy so that you can stay playful with life, so that you can stay rooted like a tree, right? So we have, this is red, which is all about the root chakra. We have the tree, which is all about your roots. So continue to remember your roots run deep, and no one can take that away from you. You're someone who has a good balance of the past, present, and the future. But when your mind doesn't rest, you start to get clouded. So remember to look at each story that repeats itself in your mind as a stranger would. Ask yourself, is this true? Is this true? If you're overthinking something, ask yourself, is this true? It will really help you understand the situation and really give you a clear mind. All right. So this is some energy we have from the Love Island Miracles. Okay, so date. Okay, and then we have heartbroken. Okay, so yeah, someone's really afraid of this connection. It says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning, meeting someone new, date, getting back out there, planning, setting a date. So I feel like someone is mending their heart, and they're in this relationship, someone feels inadequate. So they're taking time to really get it back out there. I feel like they've been... Okay, this is coming through for some of you. Some of you may have gone through some sort of conflict with each other or separation from each other that really made you feel like this isn't your person. And I feel like the more you guys take time to go on dates, the more you guys take time for each other, the more you guys will get into that honeymoon state, the more you guys practice loving each other and accepting each other and surrendering to this connection, getting back out there, plan and set more dates with each other. This will help heal the connection and whatever conflicts you had. Make sure you're taking time to listen to each other. Okay, so we have the Power of Love card coming in. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Yes, you guys need to be more open with each other about how you're feeling, about what's going on. And if you're someone who's single, just be more open to yourself. Make sure that if you want love, you're giving yourself love. Make sure you're being open and receptive to love by giving love to everything that you do. If you want flowers, if you want new shoes, if you need new shoes, treat yourself. Don't expect anyone to do anything for you. This saying's coming out for you guys. No espera nada de nadie. Don't wait for anything from anyone. You are capable of achieving what you want. Always look at things and see the consequences. Don't ever act out of greed. Act out of love. And remember, there's freedom in that love. So continue having that loving energy of openness, and your partner will follow. They mirror you. This is a very mystical connection. You guys have telepathy. So understand that when you are practicing freedom, they are able to mirror that, and they're able to connect deeper with you because of this this freedom you guys have, this trust you guys have for each other is going to allow you guys to be more open with each other, especially during this Libra season. So we have, oh yeah, you guys, this is nice. We got a message, success a year from now. So a year from now, this relationship is going to manifest into something even stronger, or you guys may be having an anniversary soon, but know that you guys are very interconnected to this web of life. And yes, I'm seeing that the gods or that the universe has a hand in this connection. They're playing their part. They're like weaving the strings for you guys to connect with each other. So just surrender to that. You don't have to force things to be. What's meant to be will be and already is. There's so much success in this connection right here. So allow yourself to release and renew so that this relationship can manifest stronger, and so that you guys can continue to ascend with each other. Don't project on each other. Allow yourself to have the freedom to release any self-imposed restrictions through the loving energy of openness. Continue to relate to each other. You guys make a great balance and equilibrium. So continue to remember that justice and balance you deserve. Remember the love you deserve. Don't think about all the negatives and the red flags, unless they're really something to consider. For some of you need to hear that, like 5%. But most of you, make sure that you're looking at all the goodness in the person. You're not trying to sabotage anything, because I feel like some of you are really afraid of getting hurt again, that you guys might want to prevent yourself from going on this date, from going out. Put yourself out there. Remember to forgive. Remember to communicate. Remember to allow the conundrums to life amplify your energy, to excite you. Remember not to try to escape in anything, anyone, any place, or anything, and take time for yourself. Whatever happened in the past, whatever conflicts, they're meant to when you love someone and you spend a lot of time with someone, they're going to see two sides of the coin. They're not going to just see the happy side of you. They're going to see the sad side of you. So making sure that there is a balance in that this person is not draining your energy, that this person is not constantly victimizing or being a martyr. Making sure that you are releasing yourself from any energy that is like that. Make sure that you are allowing yourself to be in a relationship that uplifts you. And if you guys aren't doing that for each other, understand that the separation was necessary. But I do see so much victory with the Four of Wands, the Sun, the Page of Wands. There's new opportunities that want to come for you. So continue to release and renew, pile number one. This person really respects your connection. I'm going to read your message one last time. I'm going through a renewal process. I respect our connection. Thank you. So over here we have this card that wants to go in between. It says, I am lost. You make my nostrils fair. Our connection is dangerous. I am pulled toward you. So especially with the Star card, I feel like with you, they feel found. Like there's some sort of like home with this rooted card, with this root chakra card. There's some sort of home and balance you guys find within each other. This is your person, okay? So if you don't find that energy with that person, this is not your person. But for most of you, this is your person. So allow yourself to not feel like this connection is dangerous. Allow yourself to be pulled and attracted and have fun in this connection. They really do respect you, and just make sure that you guys are giving each other enough space for this connection to strengthen. You are the star, pile number one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Hello, pile number two. Thank you for tuning in. This moldavite crystal reminds me of a hammock, and it just has such great like balance that it just looks so comfortable. So what's this making me feel is you guys are very comfortable with each other. And with this yin and yang card, I haven't read it, but I just feel like you guys are very balancing for each other, and I feel like you guys are very understanding with each other. I'm feeling divine feminine, very drawn towards the way you are. It's not like a physical connection. This is a very spiritual connection is what I'm feeling. So it says balance. I love it. So it says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. So understand that if this relationship is challenging you right now, don't be deterred. Understand that sometimes challenges are meant to happen in order for you to bring you guys stronger. No relationship is patty cake is coming through. Fairy tales don't show you all the arguments that happen in between and all the bickering and all the nagging that comes in between. Understand that if you guys are doing too much nagging, find the balance in not nagging, but take time to really understand that this connection you have is very strong for some of you. For some of you that are single, understand that love is not as easy as it seems. So making sure to take the time to find your balance and not expect anything from anyone or any relationship. Take time to really nurture yourselves, because this really helps the balance within your connection. So we have one card that we pulled for the overall energy from the Nightmare Before Christmas Oracle for your relationship, and we're having the Two of Wands. So yeah, one of you may be facing a new career path, a new home, a new community. Some of you may even have children, but some of you are facing just challenges in your life, and I feel like right now there may be some distance in the connection, because right now I feel like they're discovering deeper truths to life, and this is really affecting the circumstances around them. And I feel like you need to recognize that time alone sometimes helps strengthen and balance the relationship. So it's great for a great relationship means that you support their challenges. So as long as someone's not intentionally going to someone else to solve their problems, like if they're avoiding you and going to someone else to listen, unless it's a therapist or someone that's truly going to help, then I really think that you need to reconsider the circumstances. But for most of you, I feel like this person is needing space right now because they're discovering deeper developments of truth, and they really needed this time to appreciate you deeper. So we're going to go ahead and see what messages we have from your person and then get into some tarot cards. So over here we have Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So Divine Masculine says, you are too busy for me. So you might even be the one, Divine Feminine, that has a lot to balance in your life. And they say, I want to be with you and I fear rejection. So Divine Masculine feels like you're really busy for them and they want to be with you, but they're not telling you so much because they fear that you will reject them. So I feel like that's something that they're trying to, one of you is trying to understand is, do they want to be with me? Because I want to be with them, but I don't know. So since I don't know, I don't want to tell them because I don't want to get rejected is what I'm hearing. So we have Divine Feminine message. My cup overflows with tears. Oh, wow. Someone's, yeah, okay. I replay our conversations. I'm thankful external circumstances led me to you. I want to make you smile. So Divine Feminine is not sentimental. I feel like you are raising these emotions in her that she doesn't understand. So she's like overwhelmed with this, my cup overflows with tears. She doesn't know if she's happy. She doesn't know if she's sad. She doesn't know if she's in love. She doesn't know. I feel like she doesn't understand this connection because she's replaying your conversations over and over again. So there's some things that you've said that have really made her reconsider or herself or this relationship, or there's just certain, like maybe there's distance between you guys where you guys live, or this is an online relationship, but there's something about this connection that has been spoken that can't get out of her head. At the end of the day though, she's very thankful that whatever, if you guys met through an app, if you guys met through work circumstances, if you guys met at a club, if you guys met at a bar, if you guys met at a party, whatever you guys met, however externally, because this was a really fated connection, you guys were meant to meet each other, and she's very thankful for this. I do see a mutual attraction, okay? This person fears rejection, and Divine Feminine over here wants to make you smile. So I don't feel like Divine Masculine has anything to fear. She wants you to be happy. She doesn't want you to be sad. She just doesn't understand her feelings. And I feel like that's why she's too busy for you, because she doesn't want to acknowledge these feelings. So she's kind of pushing herself away with this Two of Wands energy, really making like these ultimatums that don't even make sense, because she's like replaying things in her head. And I feel like this person kind of feels the pull away from, so they're feeling like maybe they're going to be rejected because they're feeling this distance. But understand, sometimes distance is needed for the relationship to grow. Remember, it says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So understand that this person must like you to feel this way, and they're really trying to find their balance. Okay, so we're going to pull out the tarot cards. Let's see what the heck is going on, pile number 2. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's trying to hoard, like someone's trying to hold on to things. We have the Hierophant, but they're learning, okay? The Fool, they're going to put themselves back out there. They're just learning with this, the Fool and Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone wants to really put themselves out there, but they're really holding on to an idea that they've had in their head about how things are supposed to go. And I feel like they're seeking advice from others, or from, you know, I'm hearing like guidance, whether it's like a fairy godmother, whether it's a friend, whether it's a therapist, whatever it is, whatever you're reading, whatever doctors, philosophers that they're putting in their head right now, they're trying to really use this wisdom, external wisdom, to really embrace this connection. I feel like some of you like holding on to things, and that means holding on to your independence is coming through. So I feel like really releasing and sharing your independence with someone can be very intimate, but you have to learn how to surrender that. When you don't sacrifice your independence, but you are, in a sense, sacrificing something to be with this other person, which is your solitude, your complete solitude. You know, with this Two of Candles, you guys are meant to, with this, especially the Two of Candles, it's Two of Wands, but it's called Two of Candles in this deck. In the yin and yang, I'm feeling like you guys need to collaborate and recognize that this life is much better with a companion. So find the balance in believing in that, and understand you are not meant to be alone. The Hierophant represents marriage. You are meant to be with a companion. You are meant to be with someone. So you have to allow yourself to be a fool and put yourself out there and be a kid again. Accept the rose, give the rose, have fun, you know? You don't have to just play with animals and spirit and friends. Like, you can have a partner to play with and be your friend as well. So allow this message to come through, okay? I want to make you smile. This knight wants to make you smile. He is coming through strong on this horse. He's going to offer you a date, offer you something. She or he, they're going to take you out. They want to really have fun with you is what I'm hearing. So whether this connection is serious or not, they want to have fun with you and they want to make you smile, and they really I'm saying they want to be with you. So for most of you that are watching this person really wants to be with you, but they don't know how to either commit or balance out their life. Or for some of you, you're already together and this person really needed space from you to build, okay, with this Four of Pentacles, build more stability in their life, and they needed to find themselves through their connection to spirit is what I'm hearing for some of them. Some of them really just got on their spiritual awakening, went through a dark night of the soul, or just had some sort of ancestral trauma that they really needed to heal from, and now they're really getting back into this new beginning. Okay, the Fool is 0. It's the first card in tarot. It's the new beginning that's happening, that's going to be making an offer to you. So let's see how you guys are physically feeling. Pile number 2, we have the Queen of Swords and the Priestess. Okay, so this Los Barrow deck is like super visual, so we're going to do that, which is, this is a very, we have the Priestess and the Hierophant, which to me are like the ultimate connection, but the Queen of Swords over here is kind of like blocking this ultimate connection. I feel like there's a lot of physical attraction here, and there may be for some of you just a physical attraction. So you guys are really well, there's a strong physical connection that's making you feel imbalanced here is what I'm hearing. And sometimes you have to take time for yourself to have this God's eye point of view, you can have Godfidence without being arrogant is what I'm hearing. You are allowed to really see things from out your higher self. So don't think as things as so superficial, as so subjective. Try to continue to see things with an open mind and not block or put boundaries in this connection. I feel like you are, with the Queen of Swords, a little defensive, or one of you is a little defensive, and Spirit's asking you to surrender to your emotions and surrender to your intuition. If you feel guided towards this person, this is your person. Don't worry about how things are going to unfold. Allow them to unfold and continue to support each other through these challenges. Okay, we have Cancer coming through, and we have Aquarius coming through, so letting you know by springtime this connection's really going to ascend, so continue to find balance in harmony within each other. Okay, I'm going to put these cards over here. Yeah, you guys are really mirroring each other physically. I feel like you guys physically are very, very attracted towards each other, and sometimes when the connection is very physical, your emotions, your intelligence can get a little clouded with the physical aspects of this relationship. I just feel like you guys are finding balance, especially with your physical, your emotional, your physical and emotional state is coming through. Your spiritual state, you guys are great. You guys are really good at communicating spiritually and really figuring out your destiny. I feel like you guys really know what you want out of life. Okay, look at how strong this sacral north node is. I really feel like you guys know what you want out of life, and I feel like you're struggling to see if this person fits in your picture. So really making sure that you're allowing yourself to continue to analyze things, but making sure that you are allowing your awareness to be the lens that you're viewing from, the perception. Allow yourself to have a muse, and allow yourself to wonder, and allow yourself to believe in the curiosity of life and build your own narrative. You know, Mercury in retrograde is coming through. It's coming in a couple weeks, so understanding that there may be some challenges throughout this time of communication. Don't allow your temporary anger or your frustration to imbalance this connection. Just take space from each other and to continue focusing on what makes you happy, which is your work, your passion, your garden. For some of you, it's the way, whatever you do physically, whether it's riding a bike or playing a guitar. Those things really feed your soul. So it says soul school, learning curve, fulfillment, purpose, maturing, experience, fruition, North Star, process, practice, beacon, blossoming, becoming, integrity, journey. So I feel like you guys are really blossoming right now. And this person's very attracted to the way you're blossoming. So don't allow whatever interruptions are happening in this relationship stop you from blossoming. Continue to see things from that bird's eye view, from that higher self. So what are you guys healing right now? Okay, so your solar plexus may be a little imbalanced right now, which makes sense with balance. You may be feeling your willpower being tested. So you may be feeling like the evolution of your life is stagnant. You may feel like, wow, I think like I'm meant to be single the rest of my life, or this connection's never going to change. Well, you know, things will never change if that's going to continue to be your trigger statement. Melaleuca is a good oil or herb to be working with if you are into that healthy, holistic lifestyle. This is the essential oil deck, which is always fun to kind of understand what each herb represents. We can allow the symbolism of life to motivate us, not to trigger us. So it says, I attract only what is for my highest good. Remember that, this Hierophant and this Fool, this Knight of Cups, there's an opportunity coming for you. So continue to talk and speak to yourself like that. I attract what is for my highest good. If you continue to say that, you're going to continue to attract prosperity and grace to follow. So it says the imbalance and relationships that have been keeping you down are no longer needed. You are ready to transform. I am in awe, Spirit. Thank you so much, because this card is all about balance, and I've been feeling a lot of imbalance and disharmony in this pile number 2, and I'm feeling that this card is very, very directed towards you. It says the imbalance and relationships that have been keeping you down are no longer needed. You are ready to transform. Well, and for those of you that are in a relationship and it's not satisfying you, it's time to transform. Whether this person wants to come or not with you, continue to seek what is for your highest good, and the rest will follow. So do not worry about this relationship. If you're single, if you're in a relationship, do not worry so much about the imbalances of your relationship. Continue to heal the balances within yourself, the imbalances within yourself, and seek temperance for yourself. You are deserving, and this is your time to transform into this new beginning, okay? So we have the Love Island Oracle saying sunglasses and photograph. Yeah, so someone's hiding their feelings, okay? It says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So some of you may have even been in a relationship where they gaslight you, so you're used to feeling gaslighted, and being in a relationship again can be very triggering, and you may be looking from a higher perspective because sometimes you don't want to get, like, you don't want to communicate. So making sure for some of you that are in a relationship, not only to see things from a higher perspective, but actually communicate and focus on your relationship by not only looking, but by speaking. So we have look at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So for some of you during this time, maybe very nostalgic from your partner, or maybe dealing with, like I said, about inner trauma from past relationships. So making sure that you're remembering not to be nostalgic or cathartic about someone that wasn't good for you. It's time to make new memories and allow yourself to take pictures with your partner, allow yourself to build new memories, and allow yourself to be real with how you feel. Pile number 2, this is energy on your relationship life. What can we do to help? It says vision. It says no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. You guys, I'm getting goosebumps. Your spirit guides, your angels, the universe is really speaking to me right now, telling me that yes, you need to continue to envision the life you deserve. You need to continue to seek clarity and wisdom, and no matter what, you will see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. The universe is working for you. Your destiny is big, so continue to find the equilibrium in your life that allows you to see things with this higher perspective. You may be clairvoyant is what I'm seeing, so you may be someone who has psychic abilities, and that's something that is with why the Hierophant and the High Priestess came out, is because you're someone with this really strong internal wisdom, and sometimes you know things before other people know, and that can freak other people out. So understand to just take time for yourself, take time to write to yourself, take time to speak to yourself, because not everybody's going to see from your lens. Making sure that you're finding the balance within yourself to accept your visions with clarity and not need to seek validation from anyone else. But Spirit wants me to let you know what's nice about having a companion is this person will accept and love you just as you accept and love them, and whatever you want to communicate with them, whatever altruistic beliefs, if you are someone who is psychic or has visions or feels very sensitive or connected to the universe, this person will accept that. So continue to find the balance and harmony in this universe, in this yin and yang energy. This partner really accepts you. Your person really accepts you in the evolution of life. Allow this to motivate you. Allow these steps to move you forward, okay? So this is a message from your angels. Don't stop. Communicate clearly. I can't. We got, Mercury communication. I'm talking about how you guys need to communicate with each other. Spirit just keeps following me with synchronicities in this reading. So really know that this is a very guided relationship. The reason you clicked on this video is because Spirit wants to remind you to communicate clearly with your person, and don't stop, don't give up. No matter what they say, allow yourself to continue to move forward and follow your destiny. Your person will follow. You do not have to force. You do not chase, you attract. Remember that, pile number 2. So we have the 2 dolphins here, right here, also communicating here. So I'm feeling like this is a very intuitive relationship. You guys are going to really follow each other. Dolphins don't speak to each other, but they follow each other instinctively. They have a very strong instinct. I'm also seeing 2 children for some of you, because we have 2 of wands and two dolphins. So some of you may have 2 children. That's just coming through for some of you. So making sure that if there are children involved, to make sure you're thinking about them as well, and not just thinking about yourself, and you're really communicating not only for yourself, but you're communicating for your family. For some of you needed to hear that. And don't stop creating. Continue to be the creator for your life. I'm feeling like you are an artist. You are someone with a big business mindset or abundance mindset. So continue to see the world from that perspective and communicate to the universe as well. They are supporting your visions. Continue to communicate. Your destiny is huge. You are someone who sometimes puts up boundaries because you have this high priestess energy. You just know things, but don't allow this knowing block you from growing, from the evolution. Don't hide your emotions. Be real with the bigger picture, but don't allow the bigger picture to prevent you from living now. There are things that want to come forward for you, new beginnings that want to come, wisdom that's coming, stability that's coming, a lot of evolution happening in your life, pile number 2. I'm going to read your message one more time. It says, you are too busy for me. I want to be with you. I fear rejection. And then we have, my cup overflows. I replay our conversations. I'm thankful external circumstances led me to you. I want to make you smile. Very, very beautiful balancing relationship. Allow this companion to nurture you, and allow yourself to be nurtured. Whether it's with everyone in your life, every aspect. Be open and receptive to love, pile number 2. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonated with you. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. So with this crystal right here, I'm feeling a very strong individual here. I'm seeing the moon, a crescent moon right here, so the new moon may be special for you during this season. But I am feeling like you're someone who needs to be reminded of what a strong individual character you bring to this world. I feel like you are very magical, and you're forgetting how powerful you are. You have a very strong intuition. You may be clairsentient or clairaugnisant, but I'm feeling like your inner wisdom is very, very strong, especially with this card coming out being a very strong yellow card, which is all about the solar plexus. So I feel like you feel strongest when you are by yourself. So I feel like Spirit's trying to help you learn how to be a better companion by loving yourself first. And I feel like you found that, pile number 3. So let's see what it says. It says, if you could be anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Wow, I'm feeling a lot of goosebumps around me. So you are someone who's highly intuitive, and I feel like you are very clairaugnisant, where you have a lot of inner knowing, and sometimes this inner knowing can eat away at your soul because you're constantly overthinking things. And when you're using your mind over your heart, rather your heart over your mind, that's when you start to lose clarity and start to feel lost. So I feel like your soul is really finding its way right now, and you're really paving out the path from your heart, and your soul is really leading you to your partner right now, pile number 3. That is beautiful. So let's see what card we have for the overall energy in this connection right now. This is from my Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Shut the front door. You guys are the only pile that got 2. I was like, we're only picking 1 card for the energy today, but for some reason 2 cards came out, and I didn't even recognize that. So there's some unexpected things unfolding, pile number 3. We have the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely overthinking this connection. You are feeling inadequate, okay, is what I'm seeing. So if you look here, we're gonna move this candle so I can have a peace of mind. Remember to always do things you know, use your mind and think things. Don't put yourself in dangerous situations. Your mind is there for a reason, okay? Don't think that this is a burden, having strong inner wisdom. This is a strength and a power, but sometimes it can be overwhelming. Spirit wants me to remind you with the Five of Wands coming out, this open book, okay, right here is letting you know not everybody is deserving of knowing you, of understanding you. It's a privilege. So remember, don't give yourself away to too many people. Don't give away all your secrets. Don't give away all your dreams, all your passions. Continue to write your narrative, because if you start giving away your narrative to too many people, they're going to start to change the chapters for you. Spirit wants to remind me to remind you not to compare yourself to anyone else, because they're on a different chapter. You may be on chapter 5 and they may be on chapter 20. So maybe they may be ahead of you, but remember, they took longer to acquire what they have, or they're at a different state. Like, there's no reason to ever compare your book to anyone else's, because we all have different chapters with different strengths, and we all have something unique to bring to the table. You're magical, okay? With this Two of Pentacles coming out, you're someone who's highly responsible. You're someone that people can really count on. Spirit's reminding you to be playful again, to allow yourself to dance with the rhythm of life. I feel like sometimes the algorithm of life can overwhelm you, because you sense and you can feel the premonitions of the future, and the wave coming and the energy around you can sometimes make you feel like a burden. And Spirit is reminding you that you are magical, and you need to recognize your power so that your partner can really treat you like the gift that you are. You are a gift to this world, and your partner really feels that way about you. Your person feels that way about you, but they are giving you space, because I feel like you right now needed this time to acquire that inner wisdom. If there's separation, if you're in a relationship, just know that whatever conflicts are happening are making you stronger, and you need to allow yourself to move forward. Do not look back in the past. Allow the past and the present and the future to remind you of your existence. These are all parts of our story and bits and pieces that make you who you are, and you are a magnificent character. So let's see what message we have from your person. Pile number 3. We have Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Oh wow, okay, so Divine Masculine has a very long message for you. It says, I wonder if we think about each other at the same time. I have other potentials. I am learning. I am a karmic partner. So I feel like this is definitely the single pile. I feel like the person you're asking about likes you, but I feel like they're stuck in a karmic relationship, or they're stuck with karmic partners. That's why it says I have other potentials. And I feel like this really makes you overthink yourself, and you start comparing yourself to these other potentials. And you need to recognize that if this person doesn't see the value in you that you bring to the table, if they see more value in someone else, if they continue to keep bringing up someone else, if they continue to keep seeing and spending more time with someone else than you, recognize that they are learning and they're figuring themselves out. And if they still haven't figured you out yet, then you need to remember when to walk away from certain situations. So let's see what Divine Feminine has to say so we can really understand what's going on. I'm attracted to your style. I'm giving you space. I'm struggling to communicate. Wow. Wow. Spirit is definitely letting you know, Divine Feminine, that you are doing the right thing by giving this person space, because by giving this person space, they will be able to see you on the pedestal that you deserve to be on. They will be communicating with you. You don't have to force any connection. You don't have to force them to see how amazing you are. So don't worry if you're feeling like your throat chakra is a little blocked right now. The messages are going to come through. The more you practice stillness, the more you practice on whatever it is that makes you happy. Remember not to stay preoccupied too much in work, but continue to live through your passions and allow your creative energy to go somewhere, because you're going to create a lot of blockages and tension if you're very attracted to someone and that sacral energy isn't being expressed to them. You need to find an outlet for your sacral energy to be expressed, and most of all, that sacral energy deserves to be a form of creation for you. So make sure that you're creating whatever it is that you are passionate about. Is very important for you right now. If you're giving this person space, continue to stay in that sacral energy. You have a very strong sacral plexus. You're probably going through a kundalini awakening or some sort of spiritual development right now. That's happening for both of you. But this person needed this karmic partner to realize how amazing you are. For some of you that needed to hear that. So continue to allow yourself to feel the way you feel. You're allowed to be attracted to people. You're allowed to like people, but remember not to feel overwhelmed by them. If you're feeling overwhelmed by them, yes, give them and yourself space. You are deserving of space. And if you're struggling to communicate, practice writing and practice reading and practice affirmations, and meditation is huge for you right now. If you're someone who's feeling overwhelmed, take the time to do the things that give you pleasure, even if it's just taking a bath or going to get your nails done or watching a movie or taking a walk or taking a hike or run, whatever it is that allows you to release. Continue to do that, and don't focus so much on this other person, because you can really pull them away. There's someone who's really dealing with some karmic cycles right now. So we have some tarot cards that are coming through. The Hanged Man. Wow, 12. I was feeling the number 12 because the battery when I started it was at 66%, which is 12, and the Hanged Man 12 is coming out. So you really need to surrender right now, pile number 3. We have the Three of Cups. Yeah, this person's in karmic relationships. They have other potentials. The Three of Cups symbolizes socializing, group think, group projects, group friends. Like, this person may have a lot of other people around them, and this makes your partner, you or your partner, feel disheartened. You feel like there's other people that you're putting more time into, that you feel insufficient, okay? Because we have the Five of Pentacles, running away, okay? So someone really wants to run away from this relationship because maybe you're not getting the attention you deserve, or you feel you're allowing the past, the comparisons, to really drive you nuts, okay? I feel like that's why you're struggling to communicate, because you know you're feeling crazy. But I mean, that's what love is. Love is not something easy. It's something where you feel a magnitude of feelings. You feel fearful, you feel love. These are normal feelings, so allow yourself to surrender to how you feel. It's okay. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, letting you know you are working a lot. You are working very, very hard, and Spirit wants me to remind you to take it more easy on yourself and allow yourself to give yourself space and take time for yourself, so that you can come back to this relationship recharged, renewed, and recalibrated. This person, your person, will meet you on your level. They are a mirror of your reflection. So understand that if this person doesn't make you feel secure, if they continue to run towards those other cycles, then that is not your person. They're a connection that is allowing you to learn, so that you can, when your person does come to you, you can really be ready. Because right now I feel like you needed space from your person so that you can really recognize what it is you want to run to, okay? So you're running from this group, this like potential partners. You're running from like the escapism and of like a monotonous or of a physical relationship. I feel like you're running away from that. You're like, I want something that I want to work for. You want something that you want to work for, and that's a beautiful thing, to want to work with someone. You deserve someone who's willing to work with you, is coming through pile number 3. So allow yourself to be open to a relationship that's going to take work, but allow yourself to be vulnerable enough for them to come through, okay? Because I feel like they're also feeling your energy and feeling your hesitation, so that could cause them to hesitate as well and go back to karmic cycles and karmic partners because they don't feel that you want this. So make sure that you're being clear with how you feel, pile number 3. So this is kind of a physical connection on how you guys are feeling physically and what's going on physically. These cards are a little inappropriate, so I'm going to get some feathers and cover it up. We have the stars, and we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Oh, so okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing with the Nine of Wands, you guys are hiding your feelings for each other with the sunglasses. You guys are enjoying intimacy with each other, and this could really be why you're struggling to communicate with each other, because you guys have the physical connection down, but the mental, emotional connection is really you're still working on balancing that out. You're building trust with each other is what I'm hearing for some of you. For those of you that are that person's stuck in a karmic cycle, someone may be really aggressively like forcing themselves on this other person, and they don't know how to break this cycle with this other person. So making sure that you're going for what you want, if this is what you truly want, making sure you're clear about it, and you're also not being overbearing and allowing the space for this to become, okay? You have to allow, you know, children in general, this is coming through, space to grow up. You know, some parents can be overbearing and constantly not letting their child experience life to where they bottle them up and they shelter them to where they don't know how to express themselves. So there may be some family trauma, some family issues, some things, some dynamics that really influence the way this person feels and thinks. So making sure you're giving them the space to be able to think for themselves is very important and very beautiful in a relationship. So know that that's a power that you have. You are a star. You recognize the power of, let me see this card. This isn't inappropriate. This isn't fine. So you recognize the power of your beauty is what I'm feeling. I feel like you see your worth and you see how valuable you were, because in other relationships, other people took your feathers. Okay, be aware of people who collect feathers is what I'm hearing, because you are an angel. So making sure that you're not just a collection is very important for you. And I see that you are willing to walk away from anything that doesn't value or serve how amazing you are. And know that that doesn't make you self-absorbed, that doesn't make you selfish to put yourself first. Sometimes, you know, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable, but these messages keep coming through. I've not got so many messages in a reading. So know that the more that you allow your radical authenticity and love to shine, the more people will be messaging you, the more people and opportunities you will be getting. So don't stay so stuck in this person's energy. Allow them the space for you to just continue to be yourself, and they're going to follow you, pile number 3. They really will. Your person is your person, and what's meant to be will be. Okay, we have the 8th house intimacy and the Numia. So there's a lot of unknown going on around your life because of this intimacy, you guys. You guys have a strong, intimate connection, investments, intensity, contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, Kundalini energy. I was talking about I did not talk about Kundalini in any other pile, and this is coming out, stalking the underworld. So I feel like someone's obsessed. Someone's really obsessed with this connection, and maybe both of you are. Like, you're so obsessed to the point where you're like pushing yourselves onto other people because you don't know how to accept this. So surrender. Okay, the Hangman's letting you know to surrender to this connection and allow the mystery of this, the anomalies, the altruism, the conundrums, the unknown, allow that to motivate you, to give you this anticipation for each other. Okay, the unknown, unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities. I wonder if we think about each other at the same time. Yeah, you guys definitely do. Okay, there's some sort of ESP, some oneness that you guys have when you guys are together. The nice thing about intimacy is, yes, you guys are two separate beings, but when you are intimate, when you are together, you guys are one. Look at her, she is one. There's like this invisible person she's hugging because you are one. You guys feel each other's connection without even touching each other. That's freaking beautiful. So this is very overwhelming for both of you, and you may be feeling a tingling sensation when you guys are thinking about each other. There's just this inner knowing that you guys have. You guys have a very beautiful space. Okay, the word space is coming in. I've been talking about giving each other space. Okay, you know, giving space. So I feel like the more space you guys give each other, the more you guys miss each other, the more you guys want each other. So know that that's a good thing. Allow your intuition to continue to drive you and keep following your instinct. Know that sometimes space is great. Okay, look at, she's dancing on this pole. I feel like there's going to be some sort of dance that you're going to have with life in this next few days, in the next 8 days, in the next 2 months. You're really going to grow in whatever it is that you're physically trying, whether it's your business, whether it's your strength, whether it's the way you dance, the way you sing, the way you play with the rhythm of life. I'm seeing an intimate connection with life. So continue to have that intimate connection with life. It's going to help the mysteries and the unknown that's going on in this relationship. What are you guys working on to heal right now? We have your heart chakra, which is all about acceptance. Okay, right now you should be around calming things. Make sure that you're not around any thing that's very, like, I'm hearing like super strong techno beats or very like strong intense things right now. You want to really be around calming energy, like listen to the wave, listen to rainfall, listen to high frequency music. You don't always need to be doing those things, but if you haven't done that in a while, I'm recommending you to do that so that you can feel that peaceful energy that you deserve. Because when you are around intense energy, you feel like you cannot trust anyone, and that's when you start to really lose yourself, because you start to question reality. So Spirit is really asking you to accept reality for what it is right now. And remember, everyone deserves your love. Everyone. And when you treat everyone with that equanimity, you're able to not be overwhelmed and think, oh, and overthink your actions, because you're treating everyone with that love and reserve. And if that person doesn't accept the love you're giving, know that someone else will, because you are going to continue to be that loving beacon of light that you are. Okay, this is the statement that is going to help your healing process right now and their healing process right now. It says, I open my heart to heal and release. I open myself to the peace of the divine love and grace. I open my heart to heal and release. I open myself to the peace of the divine love and grace. I've been talking about how much you guys deserve peace and grace and harmony right now. So really understand, by opening your heart to heal and release, you're actually opening yourself up to this love and this is a divine love and grace. I love this card. So reminding you that this is a very divine connection. If you allow yourself to accept it and allow them to come in, for 90% of you, this is a divine connection. For 10% of you, this may have been a karmic partner that was in the way, but accept and trust and allow your intuition to guide you to that answer. So we have the Love Island Time Wellness cards coming through. Wow, okay. So Spirit is really sending us a lot of synchronicities in these readings today. Karmic partner, karmic relationship is coming through. So it says, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So this person really needed to let go of that karmic partner in order to love you. They needed that lesson. So some of you may be trying to flee. There may have been some triggers that are causing you to want this Five of Pentacles to run away. Understand that you are there's someone who has the key to your heart, and you can't run away from them because they're going to unlock it. It's fate, okay? It's destiny. It's something that is meant to happen. So understand to welcome that love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together perfect. Okay, for those of you that are in that karmic relationship, know by letting them go, you're going to meet the one. Continue to open your heart and treat everyone with that loving grace that you have. You are welcoming love. You are the key to someone else's lock. Not only are they the key to your heart, but you are the key to someone else's heart. So remember how perfect you are, what a perfect fit you are for someone else. You don't have to be perfect in everything that you do. You don't need it all. You don't need to have it all. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. Know that what you bring to the table is what exactly someone else needs. That love and grace, the way that you finish your chips, the way that you say hello, the way that you look at a stranger, the way that you enter a store, the way that you cross the street, the way that you drive, the way that you are, it's all a representation of yourself. Everything is a detail of you, and this person is going to appreciate every single detail about you that is not going to be able to compare to anyone else. So stop comparing yourself. Allow yourself to welcome this love and continue to open your heart. Karmic relationships are being broken, okay? 8 is all about karmic cycles, so understanding these karmic cycles are really being broken right now. Continue to accept and surrender to the universe. There's so much grace that wants to fall your way, pile number 3. We also have the card of evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Let me get some light in here. All right, so letting you know that, wow, okay, so sometimes the sun goes down, but it always comes up. The evolution of life is inevitable, and there is a duality that exists always, and you're realizing that these obstacles are lessons, and every situation and circumstance in our life can be a blessing if we choose to see a lesson from them. Literally the littlest things we can reprogram our subconscious mind to get messages from when we are open to the divine grace of our heart. So continue to sow your path with love and allow yourself to evolve, because you're really growing into something beautiful, and you're going to unlock some beautiful mysteries. So allow these relationships that need to release, but most of all, allow yourself to accept that everyone deserves your love, and you're going to be graced with that love that you give, pile number 3. I feel it, okay? So it says within the next few months, and we have a peaceful resolution. This is an angel message, okay? And they wanted to let you know, I know that this reading may not have been everything you wanted to hear, but within the next few months, you will have that love you deserve. But you need to find the peace within yourself to evolve to that state. We have, the number 8 coming through. That's 2 months, okay? And then within the next few months, 2 to 3 months, your situation will very much so find harmony. You're going to find more peace in your relationships in all aspects, your friendships, your family, your intimate partner, your person especially. So allow yourself to continue to see the rainbows after the rainfall. Allow yourself to continue to follow the staircase to this grace. Continue to really believe in something more profound than whatever it was in the past that was really overwhelming you, pile number 3. So I hope that was able to give you some peace. I'm going to go ahead and close. So just remember to realize that any obstacles are merely lessons on your path of love. Things are changing faster than you recognize. Within the next few months may sound far away, but it's gonna happen fast. If you think about when the coronavirus, like 2020 went by so fast. Let's just face it, this year went by very fast, and there was a lot of crazy things that happened. But the universe is letting you know this crazy things that happened, needed to unfold in order for us to evolve as a human race. And really right now you're really evolving in your spiritual existence and your spiritual experience, and this person is as well, your person is as well, and you guys needed the space to find this acceptance. So you guys are really unlocking new relationship, deeper relationships with each other and with the world around you, and the numinous and the mysteries of life. You're really building your own belief system, and you're finding an intimacy not only with your person but with life again. And it's really important to continue to see yourself as the star you are, and continue to build, but don't run away, and allow yourself to have friends, and allow your partner to have friends, and allow them to express themselves. But remember to also recognize that you and your person are each other's best friend, and no one else will come in between that. You and your person are meant to be, and what will be will be. So surrender, pile number 3. I'm going to read your message one more time. I'm attracted to your spine. I'm attracted to your style. I am giving you space. I am struggling to communicate. And then we have, I wonder if we think about each other at the same time. I have other potentials. I am learning. I am a